Many people believe that once they turn 62, they can confidently claim Social Security benefits. The sooner, the better. But what they don't realize is that this seemingly simple decision could cost them tens of thousands of dollars they can never recover. This money isn't just a number. For many, it's medication costs, utility bills, and the only thing helping them survive month to month as old age knocks on their door. Even more concerning is that this isn't the only mistake that can happen. There are 7 mistakes that can cause you to lose benefits that are rightfully yours. In this article, we'll analyze each mistake, explaining them in clear detail to help you protect what you deserve. If you find this information useful, please share it so none of us have to face old age alone. 1. Claiming benefits too early. A mistake that seems smart, but could cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. What would you do if you knew that a hasty decision at age 62 could cost you over $100,000 throughout the rest of your life, just because you claimed Social Security benefits too early? Many people think, I've worked my whole life, I'm eligible now, so let me get my money as soon as possible. And it's true that at 62, you can apply and start receiving benefits. But the price for this early approach is a permanent reduction of up to 30% compared to your full benefit at full retirement age, FRA, typically between 66 and 67. No one warns you that once you claim early, you can't go back and adjust. That reduction never gets restored, whether you live another 5 years or 25 years. According to data from the Social Security Administration in 2024, over 63% of retirees in America chose to claim benefits before their full retirement age. But many of them didn't truly understand the consequences. They chose money now, without realizing they were trading away future stability. With rising prices and increasingly expensive medications, every dollar lost today means hardship tomorrow. Of course, there are cases when claiming early makes sense, such as poor health, shorter life expectancy, or urgent financial needs to pay off debt. But if you're able to continue working for a few more years or aren't in a desperate rush, delaying until FRA or even until age 70 can significantly increase your monthly benefits and accumulate a much larger amount over time. Before you make your decision, ask yourself, do you need money right now, or do you need long-term security for the rest of your life? Base your decision on understanding, not on a sense of urgency. And if you find this section helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with family and friends so no one has to regret choosing the wrong timing. 2. Ignoring income limits when claiming early. A mistake that costs you money without you knowing. Did you know that if you start receiving Social Security benefits before your full retirement age, FRA, and continue working, your income could affect the amount of benefits you receive? Specifically, if your earnings exceed the annual income limit set by the Social Security Administration, SSA, a portion of your benefits will be withheld. In 2025, if you haven't reached your full retirement age and your earnings exceed $23,400, the SSA will withhold $1 in benefits for every $2 you earn above this limit. For example, if you earn $33,400 for the year, exceeding the limit by $10,000, the SSA will withhold $5,000 from your benefits. However, when you reach your full retirement age, this income limit no longer applies. Starting from the month you reach FRA, you can earn as much as you want without any reduction in benefits. Furthermore, the SSA will adjust your benefits to compensate for amounts previously withheld by increasing your monthly benefit amount. Therefore, if you're considering claiming benefits early and still want to continue working, carefully consider your income to avoid benefit reductions. Careful financial planning can help you maximize your Social Security benefits. 3. Misunderstanding spousal and survivor benefits. When loved ones pass away, don't let benefits silently disappear too. Linda had cared for her husband throughout his final years, believing that after his passing, she would receive a portion of benefits from his work record, as compensation for their years together. But because she didn't understand the law clearly, she remarried at age 59. And just because of that, she completely lost her survivor benefits, an amount that could have totaled tens of thousands of dollars throughout her retirement years. Linda's story isn't uncommon. Many people don't know that spousal benefits can be up to 50% of their spouse's benefit amount if you apply at the right time, typically at full retirement age, FRA. But if you apply too early, those benefits will be permanently reduced. And if your spouse passes away, you can choose between your own benefit or the full benefit of the deceased if it's higher. The important thing is that you must know you have this choice and choose at the right time. Moreover, many people think that if they're divorced, they no longer have any connection to spousal benefits. But the truth is, if the marriage lasted at least 10 years, you may still qualify for benefits based on your ex-spouse's record, without affecting their benefits. As long as you haven't remarried, you can claim what you rightfully deserve. This isn't just a legal issue. These are your benefits, your retirement income for the rest of your life. Coordinating benefits within the family, whether with current spouses or those who have passed away, can significantly increase the amount you receive each month. 4. Not reviewing your earnings record. Your benefits could be calculated incorrectly. David worked diligently for over 40 years, but when he started receiving Social Security benefits, he was surprised that the amount was lower than expected. After checking his My Social Security account, he discovered that 3 years of income were recorded incorrectly, and several other years had no data at all. These were years when he changed employers, and some employers had failed to properly report his information to the system. David's case isn't unusual. Many people don't realize that the Social Security Administration, SSA, calculates benefits based on your 35 highest earning years throughout your working life. If you have fewer than 35 years on record, the SSA will fill in the missing years with zeros, and that can significantly lower your benefits. Worse yet, if some of your highest earning years are recorded incorrectly or missing from the system, you're losing money, and no one is telling you about it. So, what should you do? It's simple. Create a My Social Security account. It only takes a few minutes, but you can check your entire earnings history, year by year. If you find missing years, incorrect amounts, or outdated information, you can file a correction request with supporting documents such as W-2 forms or pay stubs. This review isn't just for those about to retire. It should be done regularly, starting now, because the longer errors remain, the harder they are to fix. And sometimes, just correcting one number can get you dozens more dollars each month, thousands over the rest of your life. Social Security is a benefit you've contributed to throughout your career. Don't let small paperwork errors cause you to lose what you rightfully deserve. If you haven't checked your record yet, now is the best time to start. 5. Ignoring tax impacts on benefits. When you receive benefits but have to give part back to the government. There's something that shocks many people in retirement. I've paid taxes my whole life, and now I have to pay taxes on my Social Security benefits too. And the answer might be yes. If your total annual income exceeds a certain threshold, then a portion of your Social Security benefits will be subject to federal income tax. Specifically, if you file as an individual and your income exceeds $25,000, or if you file jointly and your income exceeds $32,000, then up to 50% of your benefits may be taxed. And at higher thresholds, above $34,000 for single filers or $44,000 for joint filers, up to 85% of your benefits could be taxable. This means that while you might receive $1,500 monthly from the SSA, after adding withdrawals from retirement accounts or investment income, you could end up paying taxes on most of that amount without even realizing it. Is there a way to avoid this? Yes, and the solution sometimes isn't about how much money you have, but when you withdraw it. If you have a Roth IRA, where withdrawals aren't counted as taxable income, you might prioritize using those funds first. Or you might plan to gradually withdraw from traditional accounts like 401ks and IRAs before you start receiving Social Security benefits to reduce your total taxable income later. Many people think they're not wealthy enough to be taxed, but the truth is, just one ill-timed withdrawal can trigger unwanted tax thresholds. And when that happens, you'll lose a portion of what you had been counting on for stable monthly living in your retirement years. If you've already started receiving benefits or are preparing to enter that phase, review your income plan. Sometimes, just a small adjustment can help you keep more than you thought possible. 6. Not understanding Medicare premiums deducted from SSA. Why are you receiving less than expected? You look at your monthly benefit statement and see the amount, $1,500. But when the money transfers to your account, it's only $1,325. You call to ask and discover Medicare has silently deducted nearly $175 from your monthly payment. Many people don't anticipate this. They make financial plans, calculate all expenses, and then only discover when receiving their payment that Medicare Part B premiums have been automatically deducted from the Social Security amount they thought they would receive in full. In 2024, the Part B premium is $174.70 monthly, and it has been announced to increase to $185 in 2025. But for those with higher incomes above certain thresholds, there's an additional charge called IRMA, Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. This means if your income, based on previous years, exceeds certain levels, you'll be charged tens or even hundreds of dollars more each month, without prior notification. That's why many people are shocked when they first receive their retirement payments. The amount they thought would be sufficient is unexpectedly reduced. Not because of an error, simply because no one told them what would be deducted in advance. You can't avoid this deduction if you enroll in Medicare, but you can plan ahead. Include Part B costs and potential IRMA charges in your retirement calculations. If you can adjust your taxable income, for instance by delaying IRA withdrawals or optimizing when you sell assets, you might also reduce the additional fees you must pay. 7. Overlooking benefits after divorce. You could receive tens of thousands of dollars from an ex-spouse without anyone sacrificing anything. Helen, a 66-year-old who had been divorced for many years, lived alone. She had worked all her life for modest wages. So, when applying for Social Security, she thought she would receive only a few $100s monthly at most. But during a conversation with a friend, she discovered she could receive up to 50% of benefits from her ex-husband's record, who had been an engineer with a much higher benefit amount. Most importantly, the ex-husband isn't affected at all. He doesn't even need to know this is happening. What are the requirements? Very simple. The marriage lasted at least 10 years, and at the time of application, she hadn't remarried. That's it, and she could switch to receiving higher benefits without having to do anything complicated. Yet, many people don't know this. They get divorced, then silently pass through ages 62, 65, 70, without ever thinking they still have rights related to their ex-spouse's record. This is a benefit that the system allows you to have after being connected for a significant portion of your life with someone. It doesn't affect the other person or reduce their benefits, but it can provide you with additional income to cover your monthly expenses. If you've been divorced and haven't remarried, now is the time to check your record. As long as that marriage lasted 10 years or more, you're at least 62 years old, and your ex-spouse qualifies for Social Security benefits, you can absolutely claim benefits based on their record. Importantly, this doesn't affect their benefits or current life at all, and doesn't require their consent. You only need to prepare documents proving the duration of marriage and divorce, then call the Social Security Administration, schedule an in-person appointment, or log into your My Social Security account to check. SSA staff will help you calculate and compare your benefits with what you could receive from your ex-spouse, and you'll be able to choose whichever is more beneficial. But remember, if you don't actively ask, no one will automatically give you these benefits. Looking back at these 7 mistakes, it's clear that most don't come from carelessness, but from the fact that no one really explained things clearly to you. Each mistimed decision, each small misunderstanding about the Social Security system can cause you to lose tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars throughout your remaining life without you even knowing. And the sad part is that by the time you discover it, it's too late to change. But if you're reading this far, you're already ahead of many others. You're actively learning, choosing to protect yourself and what you deserve. If you find this information useful, please like and share this video with friends and family, because they may also be facing important choices without proper guidance. See you in the next video. We'll continue helping you navigate the seemingly complicated aspects of Social Security so you can enter your retirement years with confidence, self-determination, and peace of mind.